guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have two hype perfumes for you, which are actually hype mostly on TikTok or Instagram and any other profiles. These perfumes actually belong to a sister company of Rasasi. Everyone knows Rasasi these days, and now it's Rayhaan, a sister company of Rasasi. R for Rayhaan, R for Rasasi. The perfumes which I usually have for you here are Rayhaan Valhalla and Rayhaan Crimson. Okay, these two perfumes, I blind bought these perfumes so that I can actually tell you that you should go for these or not. Anyways, apart from these, somehow what I'm about to talk is apart from these perfumes, the weather in India is not as good as of now. You know, hot and cold, people are getting sick, fever, cough, cold. So stay with me, it has a relation with these perfumes actually. What am I about to tell you? Anyways, let's start with the first one. This is Rayhaan Gradient Red and Black color, magnetic cap. I'm fond of magnetic cap, okay, but the cap is not as strong. You should not hold the bottle from the cap, it will fall down. But bottle looks good. Let's see if this perfume is good enough for you or for me. Anyways, I will tell you for me what it was. When you will initially inhale or smell this perfume, Rayhaan, it will give you a slightly boozy feeling, mostly raspberry with cognac and booze. This is the initial opening. Then later down it becomes slightly spicy, sweet and syrupy, mostly cedarwood, Praline and maybe oak. But it is mostly syrupy in the background. It gives you a feeling of slightly earthy, slightly fruity, slightly balsamic, slightly aromatic, slightly fruity as well, slight warm spicy as well. So this is the perfume Rayhaan Valhalla, mostly on a syrupy side. It's like a curved syrup. You add some spices to it in a raspberry flavor. This is what I found Rayhaan Valhalla to be, to my nose personally. In short, now let's talk about the longevity, projection and sillage. Rayhaan perfumes are actually known for longevity, projection and sillage, because that is why there is so much hype about Rayhaan perfumes. 8 to 10 sprays, longevity 10 to 12 hours on skin, 24 hours on clothes, easy. Projection for Rayhaan Valhalla will be around 2 to 3 feet for initially 2 hours. After 2 hours is really substantial to around 1 feet, maybe 1.5 feet of bubble. For remaining 4 hours it will be up around 1 feet bubble. Sillage in the air is okay, boozy, spicy, warm spicy you can say, slightly hint of raspberry in the background. We'll talk about Crimson Rayhaan. This is the most hyped one. Why? Because it is supposed to be a clone of Creed Centaurus, but anyways, you know, I don't care. I bought these two because I had to make reviews for you, and there was so much hype about these perfumes. Let's talk about Rayhaan Crimson. When you will initially smell it, you will find some cardamom in the background with a pink pepper. That's the starting note, the opening notes. Okay, from the bottle it smells okay, syrupy as usual. Both are syrupy perfumes. This is also syrupy, although it has no booze, no cognac. Then cinnamon comes in. Then we go to the dry down. There is a hint of vanilla as well, tobacco, benzoin. Then we go to the background. Then we go to the dry down. Okay, it has tonka beans, vanilla and benzoin. The opening of pink pepper is there till the last. Benzoin, tonka and vanilla. God, I like vanilla based perfumes, but I could not find any vanilla in this one, Rayhaan Crimson. Mostly it is a cough syrup, little spicy and very sharp pink pepper in it. It can be confused to a note of tobacco, but I felt it's tobacco, but it took me a lot of time to actually realize it's not tobacco, it's this sharpness of the pink pepper. So basically it's a cough syrup with pink pepper in it. Simple as that. Cough syrup, spices. This is the Rayhaan Valhalla. The projection, longevity and sillage of Rayhaan Crimson is much better than Rayhaan Valhalla. 10 to 12 sprays, 12 plus hours easy on the skin, 24 plus hours for clothes. Control environment obviously. Now longevity is there, projection is also okay. Like Crimson projects really well than Valhalla. Crimson is around 4 to 5 feet for initially 2 hours, then after 2 hours 2.5 3 feet bubble, then post 4 hours 2 1.5 2 feet bubble. goes along the way around to 12 hours, becomes a skin sand. In the silage, it gives you a slightly spicy, fruity, syrupy smell. And overall, both of these perfumes are supposed to be a cough syrup. That's why I was talking, if in India, if you're not well, you're like you have cough fever, or cough fever, if you're sick, I have a cough syrup for you. If you don't like to if you don't like to drink cough syrup, you can put this actually on your body. These are absolutely blind buy disaster for me. I don't know, maybe I think 80 to 90% of people won't actually like this perfume. If you're among the 10 to 20% of the people who might think or might consider these syrupy perfumes, then these are for you. You can blind buy these. You cannot wear these perfumes in summer. Too much syrupy, boozy syrup, spice. Literally, it's very strong cough syrup. Same goes for Crimson. Very sharp pink pepper and syrupy, spicy. Both of these perfumes project well, they give a good longevity, sludge and everything that is there. But eventually, on the conclusion, on the final part, these are actually cough syrups. And do not go and blind buy this unless you want to have an expensive cough syrup for you. I don't think I'll be keeping this, although I'm a collector, but for me, I don't think I would like to collect cough syrups with me. I would rather, I'll think what I want to do with them anyways, but as of now, I'm very disappointed with these two. There are two more Rayhaan perfumes which are too much hyped, and one is Pacific Aura and one is something Ocean. One is Pacific Aura. There are two more Rayhaan perfumes. There are two more Rayhaan perfumes which are very much hyped, but I'm not thinking of eventually buying them and reviewing. They both come on the fresher side. I already have a good collection for freshies, so I'm not after these two experiments. I'm not willing, or I don't want to actually go for Rayhaan perfumes. I feel they are slightly synthetic as well, too sharp for the nose. Anyways, that's my conclusion. Thanks for being here with me.